What's up, YouTube? My name is Justin, this is the Den of Nerds, and this is Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We are back with the Samurai quest, finally. I'm actually recording this pretty much right after my previous Lakshmi video. If you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and take a peek at that. It's a pretty solid boss fight with some really interesting mechanics. If you decide to just keep watching, as you can see, my character has changed since the last time we did the Samurai quest. After all of the quests in the Azim Steppe, Aura Zayla definitely seemed the way to go. Such an amazing race with tons of interesting lore behind them. So, went ahead and made the switch. But that's not why we're here. We are here to talk to Makoto and find out where Ugetsu is. That's right, after all of these videos in this Samurai series, we are finally going to find out where Ugetsu is. Maybe we'll even get to fight him, though I wouldn't doubt they'd save that for the level 70 quests, but let's go ahead and see anyways. Great tidings, Maya. We've ascertained the location of Ugetsu's hideout. Captain Kongo has the details. A moment, if you would. Alright, so it looks like we're finally gonna meet Ugetsu. This is exciting. Let's see what we got here. Maya, you are welcome. We scoured Shiden's quarters, and what should turn up among his possessions but missives he received from Ugetsu. They point to a certain ruin in Yanja. Now, word of Shiden's demise will have already reached Ugetsu, and he must assume that we will track him down ere long. But he will not, cannot run. To do so after losing his right hand would cost him much of the momentum he has painstakingly gained. As I see it, two choices remain to Ugetsu. He will await our coming, or he will bring the fight to us. Either way, the stakes are high. As you know, Ugetsu is a peerless swordsman. Only you, who bested Shiden, and perhaps myself, could stand a chance against him. That's thinking pretty high of yourself, Kongo. As captain, my place is here at the barracks. While I hold fort, I bid you and Makoto journey to Yanja, there to hunt down Ugetsu. Sure, why not? I shall pray for your safety and success. If instead the rogue should show himself here, rest assured I will give him a rousing welcome. Yanja lies upon the mainland, across the Ruby Sea. We will first make for Namai, a small mountain village, and thence go after Ugetsu and his cohorts. Yeah, I've been there before. I know where all those places are. So let's just go ahead and teleport to Namai, because walking is for chumps. So I did actually end up receiving one new samurai skill upon level 68, and that skill is Hagakure. It allows you to take all of your, sen and all of this stuff over here and change it into Kenki, this resource here. Nice little bit of, swapping resource management. However, I don't really know when I'd use it. I mean, unless the Capstone Samurai ability is really that strong and really uses that much Kenki, I haven't really had any sort of Kenki problems. In fact, I seem to always end up maxing out my Kenki without ever actually using it. The ruin serving as Ugetsu's hideout is near. I shall scout ahead. Meanwhile, I'll scour the area for insurgents. Fine, give me all the grunt work. I don't really know when I would use Hagakure, though. Not at all. I guess maybe there's certain prolonged fights where I really need to use the capstone abilities to deal out a ton of damage very quickly. Then maybe Hagakure would really help by increasing my Kenki gauge. Each sen converted increases your Kenki gauge by 20. So it looks like I can gain a massive 60 Kenki in here, which obviously if I have 40 will push me to the max of 100. But I don't know, I just don't know if Hagakure seems all that useful. Samurai has been a class that got really, really exciting around, level 60 when you start getting all these new Ugetsu strikes and got Kaiten to buff them up and all these crazy new techniques. But as I've started to gain more skills, it seems like it's sort of like fallen a little bit, just gotten a little bit lackluster. And I'm hoping Gurren in and of itself will change that. This, from what I understand, is an easy-to-use, hard-to-master class, but using it has kind of changed from being exciting to being routine, though I guess this is what happens when you learn your rotation. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy right here. Yeah, he's not gonna be too tough. And with that, bread and butter ability right there. That did not kill him. Alright. Well, I guess that works. Yeah, I've gotten my rotation down pretty much at this point. I haven't really had any difficulties keeping it up. Even in certain AoE fights, like, yeah, it might get difficult a little bit, but for the most part, the rotations become pretty routine. What? Oh, hello. Meanwhile, I've been dabbling in Red Mage a little bit, and let me tell ya, that's some fun. Lots of backflips. I like me some backflips. Oh, two more of you guys. How's it going? Tenka Goken, Q10, Agaha. That's one now, not even challenge. I wonder if this is just setting me up for the fact that once I get to that hideout, all hell's gonna break loose. Need some way to preclude it, right? And dead. Let's see if we can skirt past this guy. And not get trapped on a rock. Another destination here. This is probably gonna be like 3 or something. What do you know? Who'da thunk it? Just him with all my AoE abilities, that'll work. That guy's cool. Wonder where he got that wolf fox thing. Ah, dodged one. And they only hit for 862. Around this point, I'm critting for around 15,000 damage, which I'm guessing is standard. I hear numbers can get really, really crazy in some of the higher levels, but I haven't really felt like I'm doing like so much work that I'm going to completely outshine the other DPSs. Oh, there's Makoto. And a henchman. Gotta love the nameless henchman. He's nowhere to be seen, and that means he's on his way to Kugane to pay your captain a visit. Kami preserve, we must head back. Yes, we have no time to waste. Let's go back to Kugane. At least they gave me a fast travel point. That's nice. Ominous music. He definitely looks like your stereotypical edgy samurai. I wouldn't fight him, Captain. Looks like he has the power of God and anime on his side. Captain's dead. This is a level 70 quest. Captain's dead. Yep, bye. I like your little dirt stash, Ugetsu. Grow a real mustache like the captain. The Seki Segumi, yours now. You must finish. Dead. I know I'm supposed to be upset. I know, just... I don't know, it was really predictable that the mentor captain was going to die to the edgy upstart. Well, well, for a moment I doubted my eyes, but it really is you, Kagetsu. I hadn't expected to see you in a Sekisegumi uniform, dear sister. Oh, okay, that's why she's so obsessed with finding Ugetsu. She's his sister. What a twist of fate. I am a very angry little dragon girl, man. I don't think you want to mess with me. That stance, yes, the very picture of Master himself. So you are Musosai's final pupil, the samurai who felled Shiden. We meet at last. Ugetsu at your service. Like you, I trained under Musosai, and like you, I was made to walk his absurd path. We are practically brother and sister. It's a shame, then, that we stand on opposing sides. Higashi has known peace for too long. Her leaders have grown soft, and they spend their days in decadence. Their existence is a blight, one that must be burned out with the fires of revolution. To kindle this fire, I bade Shiden assassinate the Tyro, but thanks to you and yours, that attempt ended in miserable failure. Till now, we have kept to the shadows, but that time has passed. No few people share our vision, and by bringing them into the fold, we shall have the strength to face the Bakufu openly and defeat it. Removing your captain was the first step in this endeavor. With him gone, the good men and women of the Sekisegumi may choose with their hearts. If there are any souls here who would join our cause, we welcome you with open arms. Now for stands for you too, Kagetsu, my sister pupil. Will you not create a new world with me? Yeah, it's gonna be no. Create. You can create not with the edge of a blade. Nay, what you seek to do is destroy. Should the Bakufu fall, Higashi we plunge into another age of blood. Blood will flow, aye, but will serve to nourish and strengthen a new nation, one that is free of the corruption that tainted the old. What we have now is not peace, but stagnance. Higashi has become a morass of decay, and we samurai must be the tsunami that washes it clean to make way for true peace. A samurai fights to ward off chaos, not create it. Have you forgotten Master Musosai's teachings? Clearly my breath is wasted on you, but what of the others? Will you remain mindless slaves to the Bakufu, or will you join me and bring about true change? Disappointing. I'd hoped some of you would see sense, but if we must fight, then so be it. I have no desire to spill blood needlessly. Let us sell this away from the masses. On the Isle of Beko, your people against mine. Though if I may make an observation, it seems you may want for blades, dear sister, now that your men are aware of our connection. I could probably kill them all. I'm kind of a big deal, buddy. I feel like the Samurai Quest in general is very tongue-in-cheek. Like, Square Enix knows that, you know, the Samurai Quest gotta have some sense of edginess and absurdity to it, and they're really playing off of that whole thing. Hear me, my comrades. As leader of the first squad, I have been chosen to carry on Captain Kongo's legacy. The battle against Ugetsu promises to be bloody, but come what may, we must prevail. The future of Higashi rests upon us. Are we actually gonna fight him? Or is it gonna be like, we need more time to prepare, see you at level 70? Let's see. Yep. Forgive me, Maya, but it is all true. Getsu is my older brother, and Kagetsu is my birth name, though I have long cast it aside. We were born to a samurai family in the capital, Bukyo. From a tender age, Ugetsu showed tremendous talent as a swordsman. Everyone knew him as a child prodigy, but to me, he was always the kind and caring brother. I was proud of him. I couldn't have been prouder when the legendary Musosai took him as a pupil. Then he took to the road for his training, and I never saw him again. 'Twas a different man who returned. Instead of easy smiles, he wore frowns. Instead of good-natured quipping, he engaged in heated tirades directed at the Bakufu and the Great Lords. There was so much anger, more than that, there was despair. Despair for his country. Not long thereafter, he parted ways with Master Musosai and began instructing me in the katana. As far as back then, I believe he harbored the dream of toppling the Bakufu, and so he instilled in me the skills to survive in a war-ravaged world. In time, I came into my own as a samurai. And then it happened. My brother assassinated high-ranking officers of the Bakufu, and our family was made to pay the price. Our line was ordered wiped from existence. My parents were summarily executed, and 'twas only by chance that I escaped their fate. Out on the streets and without a home, I journeyed to Kugane. I adopted the name Makoto and knocked on the Seki Segumi's doors, with but one purpose in my mind: punishing Ugetsu. We may share the same blood, but I can never forgive him, for our parents' blood is on his hands. But for all my determination, I am no match for my brother, and while his cause grows in strength, mine only weakens. In our culture, people are defined first by their birth, and the revelation that I am kin to Ugetsu has shaken my men's faith in me. They will not accept my authority, even though the captain willed it. With him gone, there is naught I may depend on save my own conviction, and you. Even should it cost me my life, I swear to end my brother's ambition. I pray that you will stand with me through this trying time. I got your back, champ. You're alright. Your brother's a little edgy for me. But the battle on Beko is going to have to wait until level 70. But the rewards for the battle on Beko look very promising. I'll get Hisatsuguren, that ability that everyone's been talking about for Samurai, their big be-all, end-all ability. And most importantly, the Myochin Armor Coffer. They started at level 70 in Stormblood, giving people a whole starter armor set for finishing all of their class quests. Which is a really neat idea and a really awesome thing to work towards, and I really hope they continue to do that with future expansions. It's honestly got me really excited to take on that quest. However, we're going to have to wait until level 70 to take on Makoto's edgier older brother. That's it for this video then. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Final Fantasy content. We've also got some comics content, Game of Thrones content, bunch of other video games as well. So go ahead and peruse our playlists and find something to your liking. As always, this is Justin from the Den of Nerds. I hope you're having an awesome and nerdy day, and I'll catch you later for the battle on Beko.